darling.
I'm great.
I can see that you're making ice cream, and that makes you greater.
Well,
yes,
thank you.
Hey, you're kind of making my Sunday over here, aren't you?
I was about to, yes, because I have your favorite peanut butter chocolate ice cream.
Oh,
Which,
it
let me
does
tell
make
you,
me smile.
I was on QVC 2 yesterday with Antonella, and she almost lost her mind.
On the peanut butter chocolate ice cream?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah? All right.
But take a look. I mean, this is the kind of thing. Look how gorgeous that ice cream is coming right out of the machine. Now, of course, you can take that ice cream and put it into a pint container and freeze it up and make it even harder. Look at this. And then you have fun with it, right? Then you put whatever you want on it. This would be a perfect thing to do for, I don't know, your dad today. Look at that. And then some chocolate. I mean, that's the kind of fun you can have, David. And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, about how whenever you hand somebody ice cream, they always smile back at you. How ice cream is so much a part of our memories of childhood. We all remember ice cream. See, you've gone right back to your happy place.
Have you heard me go?
I have heard you.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Lovely.
So delicious. And this makes your gourmet size of ice cream, the pints. And why is that? Because let me tell you, there's something about the pints of ice cream that is different from the big containers of ice cream. And that's something in the industry called overrun. And it's how much we beat air into ice cream. And in fact, what you can often find is that a small pint of delicious ice cream is as much ice cream as is in that big container, but just without all the air. This is making that kind of ice cream that's not full of overrun or air. And here's how simple it is. You get with you 34 recipes, 27 of them, no cooking involved.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right?
Okay.
So you get those recipes. Here's how simple it is to make your vanilla ice cream. That's heavy cream, some half and half, some sugar, and vanilla seeds from a bean. There are 3 buttons back here. One is stop, one is soft serve, one is hard. We'll press that one, and we're away to the races. It will stop on its own when it's finished.
Right.
So then when you're done, you go ahead, you pop it into a container if you want to, or you eat it straight out of the machine, which is what I'm guessing most of you are going to do. And then you build your sundae.
You make a great sundae. Hey, let me tell you about colors as Meredith builds that up, and I'll tell you we have the green, which is over closest to me. We also have, is this one the purple? This one is raspberry. I have the white, which you're working with here. And then I believe on the end, we're calling that one turquoise.
I can't believe you said whipped cream was the topping for the ice cream. I thought for sure it was going to be
according to
chocolate
Gurgle,
sauce.
that's what it is.
I thought it was going to be chocolate sauce.
Well, honey, in your
sure.
world, it's chocolate sauce. That's for sure.
In my world is chocolate sauce, yes. So now here's the thing. You have an ice cream maker. You're not limited to chocolate and vanilla. You can make any flavor you want, and it doesn't have to be just ice cream. It can be like this, a sorbet. Here we have a mango and pineapple sorbet, and David, you tasted this before from me.
It's delightful.
You know, on a hot summer day, what is more refreshing than a delicious, tangy, sweet sorbet like this? I mean, honestly, you know what I'm talking about. Like, really? Bright, delicious, the flavors that we love in the
Cleanses
summer.
the palate, too.
Completely. So you could even serve this as a bit of a fancy, dinner party palate cleanser right in the middle of the meal. Or dress it up and make yourself...
And make a dessert out of it.
Make yourself, the sorbet. And then did you remember when we put sparkling water over some of those sorbets?
Yes.
Which makes sort of a float kind of
Because,
thing.
chocolate ice cream coats the tongue.
Right.
You take a sorbet like this that
And it
has that citrus.
cleanses it.
And it kind of cleanses it and readies you for your next, taste treat.
Exactly, but here's the thing. You are not limited by any kind of flavor. You can put any crazy combination of fruit together that you want to.
Here's a question for you, my darling.
Yes.
This is called Thermo-Electric technology.
Yes, it is.
So I don't have to freeze this ice cream maker ahead of time like the old ones you had to put in the freezer overnight.
They took up all the room in your freezer, and then once you took them out, they only made one batch of ice cream
and
before
then after
you had to
wait a whole nother
freeze
day,
it. Exactly.
Right? So this is Thermo-Electric technology.
Right, so what it's doing is it's using electric current to change the ambient temperature inside this vessel, making it super cold and therefore freezing whatever's inside. So instead of having a big compressor unit that's heavy, look, this is easy. I can lift this with one hand.
Portable.
No problem. It's portable if I want to. There's very little noise. You've got 5 of them running here. You don't hear anything. And there's no bouncing around on the counter like a compressor unit has. Compressor units have to stay stable in a certain position so that the coolants inside can settle for about 30-40 minutes before you use it. This one, you take it out of the box, you can make batch after batch after batch.
And there's
after
no
batch.
Freon in here. There's no coolant.
Nope.
This is just a really smart ice cream maker. Makes a pint and a half of ice cream. I did get some questions on my Facebook page last week about your sangria sorbet.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that recipe is not in the book. but it is on Meredith's Facebook page, which is
Blue Jean Chef.
Okay, so just go to Facebook, Blue Jean Chef.
Or also on my website, Blue Jean Chef.
Or your website, which is www.bluejeanchef.com.
Exactly.
Correct?
Yes, try this one.
Which one is this?
This is the raspberry chocolate. It's so delicious, David. Raspberry chocolate frozen yogurt.
Ooh.
So now, I mean, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but I was able to recreate my childhood favorite of ice cream as a frozen yogurt, which I
Tiger Paw.
Tiger tail.
Tiger.
Yes. And that was orange frozen yogurt with a licorice swirl through it, which, you know, maybe is an acquired taste. Maybe only Canadians like it. I don't know, but I loved it. I was able to recreate it as a frozen yogurt, even though I only had ever had it as an ice cream before as a kid. And then, of course, there's this delicious ice cream that you do also get the recipe for in the booklet here. The blueberry cheesecake ice cream. This
was one of the best ice creams you made the other day.
This is an ice cream that has a little bit of cream cheese in it, giving it a little bit of tang, like a cheesecake, and so delicious. Now, you don't have blueberries in the house? No problem. You make raspberry. You make strawberry. You make whatever it is you want. You can make.
Could I put a spoonful of blueberry pie filling in there?
Sure, absolutely. Now, whenever you're going to add ingredients that are solid in any way, I would add it at the end. So you're going to let the ice cream start to build on its own, and then you add any kind of solid ingredient, so it doesn't sink into the bottom of the ice cream maker. See, I know, and it's so exciting when you do something like this, because it's fun. It makes other people happy. You get to be creative. I've never really seen a failed ice cream.
I want some of that blueberry sauce.
I know. It's good, isn't it? So imagine being able to, and it takes, okay, so here's a full disclosure. It takes about an hour, sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little less, to make these ice creams. And the reason for that is because, again, that overrun. We don't want to beat air into our ice cream. We want it to turn at just the right speed, making it creamy and delicious.
Before we wrap up,
yeah.
I got a lot of questions on my Facebook page after this was a Today's Special Value about where you found these plastic pint containers.
Well, we had to buy 1,000 of them, which might be more than you need.
Okay.
Yeah. So we ended up going with a food source supplier.
You went to a supplier.
Because we make a lot of ice cream.
Well, I'm going to guess if you did some searching online, you might be able to find some kind of plastic ice cream container.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, maybe not the same ones that you had.
Search for plastic pint container.
Yeah, search for plastic pint
1,000.
containers and see if you can find them online. That might be the best way to do that.
Yeah, you can put little labels on. You can then write on them. You know.
Cute.
Very cute.
Like Tiger.
Like Tiger.
Exactly.
Look it up. It's called Tiger Tail.
Tiger Tail ice cream. I think it's time for Temptation.
I'm going outside to spark up the queue.
Oh, you mean spark up the barbecue?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going over here to spark up Tara Tesher.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Darling, do you have a badge and everything? Look at you. Oh, no. All right, I'm over there talking to some of my crew. I have a new crew member. Her name is Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Kelsey's brand new.
Love that.
She was also an intern with us.
Sure, she's not embarrassed at all.
And now, well, wait till I pull her out on TV. All right, so let's talk to Tara Tesher about look at that, she's turning bright red, bless her heart. This is your clearance priced item that you promised us. Clearance. This is $17.98, and for that price, what do we get?
We get 3 amazing silicone pieces, starting with what I love, of course, which is our 11 by 17 baking board. What does that mean? So, you know me, I'm a big proponent of getting rid of those metal cookie sheets. This is now actually beautiful silicone that matches back to your patterns. So again, love the fact that these can go right in the oven. We included our silicone lid to our 11 by 7 bakers. So many of our big sets, as many of you know, include that baker. So 9 times out of 10, you probably already own that piece. And then David, we have our silicone liner.
I love this.
You love this? I love the silicone liner because you can go ahead and cut it. You have that great pattern.
I'm not quite finished unrolling it.
Look at me, I'm like, now we pull it. So super durable. You can cut it. You can use it to line your ovens. You can use it to line the fridge. 70 by 20.
70 by
20.
Well, I could probably help you out there.
No, but I love
70 by 20.
There you
You're
go.
Correct. Okay, so you're getting all this, and this can be cut to cover your cookie
love
sheets.
that. Yeah, we'll show you all
You can
that.
also put it in the
fridge.
In
on
the
the
fridge.
shelves.
You can also put it in your oven.
You can, because you can wipe it clean.
I will tell you, if you have a gas